All right, let's start. Welcome to the Rajagiri National Business Quiz, the 14th edition. Good to see all of you. We have two parts to the university semis. We have an international round where we already have one qualifier from each of the semifinals there. And then we'll have two qualifiers out of the six from this one and two qualifiers from the next six on the India part. So that way we'll have six teams, two national and one international, in each of the semifinals. And then on the national final, we have six teams overall, right? The format of the quiz is quite simple. Massive welcome to all of you. I'm assuming that, all of you have quizzed before, right? And you'll trust yourself rather than, my current company to help you, right? There are many questions where the first Google search answer is in fact the wrong answer, right? And I have ensured that that has happened. Okay. And we're not going to use buzzers and buzz in and WhatsApp and all of that stuff. We'll keep it very simple. Sometimes going analog is better than digital, is what I feel. The only thing, each of you are, by the way, on a big monitor screen in the RNBQ campus, right? And they're constantly monitoring, everything. And we're recording to make sure that, we can explain it later if we had to give you a warning and boot you out, right? I hope that doesn't happen, right? All right. And sometimes I'm going to, if you just gave some, I know this, I know Scott Adams, but I don't know that Scott Adams did Dilbert, right? That is suspicious for me. That can't be a, massive guess that someone made. Okay. So don't make such guesses. And, the world is watching you on YouTube anyway. All right. Cool. All the best. Let's start. Right. I know one person needs to leave for a class. So that's why I'm hurrying up, not for anything else. All right. First question. We start off with FMS Delhi, 20 points apiece on direct or on pass. Okay. Here you go. Question one, everything on screen, no audio, video. It's only visuals mostly. Here you go. These ads appeared from the Birmingham buses, apparently honoring someone. Memes started and became viral thanks to a vital flaw. What sparked the memes? I am Bangalore. I need to see both the students with their hand up, please. Yeah, throughout the quiz. Yep. Question to FMS Delhi to begin with. FMS. IIT Kanpur, we can't have others in the room. Otherwise, I'll have to get you out of the quiz, please. I just want to be super clear. If somebody else is in your room, you'll have to ask him to leave, him or her to leave. Can you just turn the camera, please, IIT Kanpur? I need to see who's in your room. Sorry, again.
He has left.
He was there, but he left.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure that there's absolutely no one, okay? Yes, FMS. FMS.
For a lack of better guess, we'll say this is essentially this was to honor Queen Elizabeth II, and the error was that they just said Queen Elizabeth, and basically it was
got it. No, nothing to do with Queen Elizabeth. Let's move to I am Bangalore. All the others, please be ready with a guess. I am Bangalore. I give 5 seconds, otherwise I pass.
James Cameron. I mean,
not James Cameron. Let's move to I am Rohtak.
Anything? Not sure. We'll go ahead pass. Yeah.
Okay, IIT Kanpur.
Pass.
Okay, KIIT Bhubaneswar.
So this is basically Rosa Parks. So actually, the meme was that she ended at the back of the bus.
That is the right answer. Perfect answer. Very well done and super well cracked. It is Rosa Parks. This was on the Birmingham buses, right? And you can see, right, it created lots of memes that even in an ad, she ended up being at the back of the bus, right? And that is really, why this became a viral ad out there. And you can see there was lots of memes. Dang it, Birmingham, loving you is sometimes hard to handle. There is literally one place that is inappropriate to remember this woman, and you found it. Right? Good answer there, KIIT. 20 points to you. Good answering. I am Bangalore. Your direct coming up. All hands to be visible, please. All right. Thank you. Let's move. I am Bangalore. Your question coming up. Being the artist's mother's favorite car, who was named thus? This was the artist's mother's favorite car. It's a Mitsubishi Montero, as you can see there, which is the old name of the Pajero, by the way, right? In case you didn't know, that's what a Pajero is known as today, right? But the artist's mother's favorite car was this. Who got named this way?
Do we have to tell the person's name or the car it is?
Person's name, yeah. I need the person's name. This is someone named after a brand. I need all hands visible, please.
Right.
Shall I pass you? Okay,
Right.
5.
And
Pass. Okay, I am Rohtak.
Sure. Yeah, I'll pass it.
You'll also pass. IIT Kanpur.
Monty Python.
Not Monty Python. Okay, KIIT.
Is it so this is basically Montero, the Lil Nas X. So her mother was a big fan of the car, so she named him Montero. So after that, he changed his name to Lil Nas X.
That is the right answer. This is
Yes.
Lil Nas X, right? His original name was Montero Hill, right? After the Mitsubishi Montero, right? And that's how Lil Nas X came. KIIT Bhubaneswar on a roll there. 20 points to them. Next question to I am Rohtak. Direct to you. I hope all of you got a hang of the quiz. Here you go. Major Reginald Shepard and an engineer named Harold Turpin invented a device that was first assembled in England at the Enfield factory. What device? I need a very specific name. I need everyone to, just keep their hands visible. I am Rohtak. You're direct. KIIT, both hands visible, please.
We are guessing it's a speedometer.
Not the speedometer. IIT Kanpur. Good guess.
We're
IIT Kanpur.
guessing hand grenade.
Not a hand grenade. Good guesses, all of them. Let's go to KIIT. Won't give too much time on a pass.
So basically, some kind of turbo in a car or something, like the V8, V12.
Not really. LNM IIT Jaipur.
Are these the machine guns?
Not the machine guns. Let's move to FMS Delhi.
For again, lack of better guess, we'll say Enfield rifles that were used during the 1857 revolt. And
no, that question's been asked so many times. I hope you know that I wouldn't ask such questions, right? Okay. Did we go through everyone, or is there one more team? FMS, I am Bangalore's there. Sorry. Yeah, I am Bangalore.
The exhaust, which are very peculiar to Enfield.
Not the exhausts that are very peculiar. Okay. Are we done? That's I am Rohtak's direct, right? Okay. I had highlighted all the big parts. Shepard gave it S. Turpin gave it T. Since it was in England at the Enfield factory, that's how a Sten gun gets its name, STEN, right? So that's why we called it a Sten gun in the past, right? And these were the ones that were actually manufactured. So you keep hearing about the Enfield gun question a lot, but what were the guns that actually came out is the other question, right? And that is why the brand, the Sten guns, were called the Sten guns. All right. Okay, Reginald Shepard, in fact, and Turpin worked at the Enfield factory, although they were at the army during World War I. All right, next question, IIT Kanpur. Here's your direct coming up. Upon its release on May 20, 2009 in Cannes, this animated short film received numerous awards and nominations, including winning both the Kodak Discovery Award for Best Short Film and the Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film. Which movie are we talking about? Of course, it's a business quiz, so I wouldn't ask it if it wasn't relevant. It says spectacular car chases, an intense hostage crisis, wild animals rampaging through the city, and even more will have you at the edge of your seat in which movie? If you see, it's written in a particular style as well, so that may help you. Okay, guesses now, please. IIT Kanpur.
Just going by the car, we'll say Jeep.
Not Jeep. KIIT. Please have all answers ready, please. And remember, if it is keywords here and there, I'll always ask for explanations, as I said. And even if your answer is right, I won't give it unless I'm convinced on the explanation. KIIT.
Animals. So we're basically guessing it's RRR. The animals are rampaging through the city and all.
Okay. No. It's not RRR. It's not an animated short film, right? So, LNMIT.
Okay, so the movie name is Logorama, and it had all the mascots of different companies in that movie. So, for
That
example,
is the right answer. Perfect answer. That is Logorama, right? Logorama is the name of the movie. It had basically pretty much every famous logo, right, in the entire movie script, movie set, and so on and so forth. And obviously got, nominated and won quite a few awards everywhere very recently, right? Honestly, a fairly bad movie, if I can say that, but I don't know why it got nominated. That's just my personal view. All right. KIIT, your direct 20 points there, LNMIT for you. KIIT, your question direct coming up for you. Which Indian railway station is represented with the code KOV? In the same vein, what is the code for the main railway station at Jamshedpur? So if you know the answer to one, you'll be able to derive the one for Jamshedpur. KIIT, both hands visible, please. Okay, KIIT, let's go for it. Five,
We'll pass.
four, passing. Okay, let's go to LNM IIT Jaipur.
the thing is, we only know for Jamshedpur.
That's up to you if you want to give someone else, but you get 10 points, so don't worry about it. Like, if it's right.
Okay, so for Jamshedpur it is Tata
Because it's previously
because
was
in
Tata
Tata
Nagar.
Nagar,
Okay.
and yeah, we have no idea for KOV.
Okay. Team, someone's streaming at the background because we are getting the echo, right? So please stop anything else that you're doing on any other device, right? Otherwise, there's no echo. We've done like 4 quizzes already. Just letting you know, right? Okay, let's move. FMS Delhi.
So Tata is for the first one. For I mean, we'll say Kolar Valley for the second one.
Not Kolar Valley. Let's move forward. Just to be clear, 10 points to LNMIIT already for Tata. That's correct. There is no more. It's only 10 more points available now. There is no law of completion and so on. We'll follow landmark quiz rules, right? So 10 more points. I need KOV. All right, let's move quickly. IIM Bangalore. I'm not going to give any more thinking time to others.
Kovalam. That's I guess.
Kovalam, no. I am. Who's next? I am Bangalore. I am Rohtak.
KO is Kirloskar Company and Kirloskar Wadi is the railway station.
That is the right answer. 10 points to you. It is Kirloskar Wadi and Tata. Absolutely right. If you see the railway stations, it's Kirloskar Wadi and Tata Nagar, right? That is the short for that. 10 points to IIM Rohtak and 10 points to LNM IIT. All right. Who is the final team left? It's LNM IIT. Your question coming up on your direct. Okay, here you go. This is Tres Comas, a tequila brand that was launched by the fictional character Russ Hanneman. If you've seen Silicon Valley, he appears there. The name is a nod to an elite group, and you'll find that that elite group is constantly drinking Tres Comas. Why is the brand called Tres Comas in the first place? Maybe it's Tre Coma, right? But as Indians, we'll call it Tres Comas. LNMIT, both hands up, please. Okay, any guesses? Otherwise, I'm moving in 3, 2, 1. Okay, FMS Delhi, pass to him. Please don't unmute and answer now. I passed you already.
So this is tres commas means 3 commas. They want a billion has 3 commas, and they wanted to be in a billion. They wanted to be a $1 billion company. or
No,
something.
no. Russ Hanneman was actually a billionaire. So when he
okay.
when he became a billionaire, he
That
lost
is the right
his-
answer. Perfect. Very well worked out. Well done. 3 commas referring to Hahnemann's status as a billionaire. He would keep coming in and keep on, telling the Silicon Valley characters that, I'm a billionaire, I'm a billionaire, right? And that's why he was at the 3 comma club. And that was this brand, right, called 3 commas. 20 points to you, FMS. Very well done. Well rounded there. Let's see. I think you all can see the scores scrolling at the bottom. FMS at 20. I am Bangalore yet to open. I am Rohtak at 10. IIT Kanpur yet to open. KIIT at 40. LMN Jaipur at 30. Early days. Let's go anti-clockwise. We start with LMIT. Here is your first question. The word came from a short form of 2 words, which is Dash Pictures. The name that this founder picked in 2004 for his new online platform was an anagram of that previous word. Okay. Give us the abbreviated word and the online ad-free platform. So the original word was Dash Pictures. Should be fairly simple. But if you know that, the anagram became the 2004 online platform. We need both, right? So LNMIIT, very, very easy in my mind, but it's important to crack the first one. LNMIIT, I'll give you 5 more seconds. So please take your guess.
Is it Instagram?
It's not Instagram. KIIT. You seem to be animated about knowing it. Go for it.
This is the anagram of the word movie. So movie, and the ad-free platform is Vimeo.
That is the correct answer. Very well done. Right. Movies itself comes from moving pictures. Right. That was a short form. Right. And that's why it is called movie. And Vimeo is an anagram of movie. And obviously, Jake Lodwick and Zach Klein founded Vimeo. Right. The keyword Googleable answers are Jake Lodwick and Zach Klein. You'll not find questions like that across the quiz. Okay, 20 points there. Well done, KIIT. You're direct coming up as well. Let's see, you can do 2 in a row. Okay, remember, you need top 2 out of this for our finals. Here you go. I'll show you a bigger picture. This is a print ad by a brand. I've written down what it actually is written there. Throughout history, a lot of mistakes have occurred, and most were committed before 1930. Paradoxically, the date in which Dash was created. Now, if we talk about mistakes in the business world, the lack is even more painful since it involves loss of money. Which brand's campaign? See the color coding there, you should be able to get it. Which company's historically bad rejection of a patent is shown? So 2 parts, whose ad and who are they actually mocking here in that patent? Here's a bigger visual, simpler for you to see. The color scheme should be able to give you a lot. It just says you make historically bad business when you are hungry since 1930. Okay, 2 parts. KIIT, go for it.
Question.
Which brand's campaign and which company's historically bad rejection of a patent is shown?
So we are going with the hungry. This is Snickers.
Snickers, okay.
Oh, it's called the Marathon Bus.
Okay, and what is the company that they are rejecting or what are mocking in this?
1930 का
Okay, passing you. If you don't have
Is it the Morse code?
No, it's
Or the
not the Morse
1930
code.
Cool.
Okay, let's move forward to who's the next team in the reverse order? IIT Kanpur.
Right, so for Hungary, we go with Snickers, and the company would be AT&T.
AT&T. No. I am Rohtak.
We are guessing Hershey's because it was a competitor to Snickers.
Hershey's and the Snickers is doing Hershey's, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. No, I am Bangalore.
Snickers and IBM.
Not Snickers and IBM. FMS Delhi.
We'll say this is the Snickers and the company they're making fun of is what light company was it? Thomas
AT&T.
Edison Light Company. Thomas Edison Light Company. They'll be rejecting Tesla and all that.
No. LNMIT.
So the company we are saying, matlab the rejection we are saying is Mars Wrigley. They rejected the chewing gum's patent, and the brand's campaign is Snickers.
Not really. So 10 points to KIIT for getting Snickers. That's correct. But nobody else got, I thought, which was the easier part, right? Which is Western Union, who got Bell's telephone and they did not go ahead and do it, right? So you can see clearly, this is, all those telephone poles and wires and all of that shown, right, out there. Okay, let's move to the next team, which is IIT Kanpur. Your direct coming up. Here you go. This is the common bird tern, right? TERN. This company had a stop to a particular program to hire a subsection of its staff, largely due to an organizational mandate by its new owner. What program and how is this bird connected? So this is the common bird tern. So tell me what particular company program, which obviously has gone through a, change. So what program? You have to work this one out. Okay, 5 more seconds. IIT Kanpur. Take your guess now.
The company would be Washington Post, and
some
no. Okay, no. Facebook, Meta, and fact checkers.
No, nothing to do with. Please give me only one answer. You can't change answers, but nothing to do with any of what you said. Right? I am Rohtak.
We'll pass this.
Passing. I am Bangalore.
Would this be turnover and Twitter?
Turnover and Twitter. Okay. FMS Delhi.
So we'll say this is the program where, so essentially Twitter or X as we know it now had a fact-checking program and it had to be stopped because of this. And how is the bird connected? They were called terns because that's where the logo comes from.
Okay. No. Let's move to LMIT.
The company's Twitter, and the company now became open source. So there was a term called as give context to a thing. So instead of Twitter employees, the normal reader started to give context to a particular tweet or something.
And the bird
is nothing to do with that. KIIT.
So the company's Twitter, and there was something going on with the advertising stuff in Twitter. So it was actually politically inclined, so they had to stop it. So Twitter, I forgot the term exactly, but usually what they did was take a bunch of people from that part of the organization and remove them so that the app remains stable and like non-serviceable.
Okay, good stories, all of them, none of them right. Okay. But I'm going to give 10 points to IIM Bang. Who was the one who first said Twitter and X? I don't remember. I think it was IIM Bangalore, right? Twitter is correct, but this is the internship program at Twitter, right? That's why it is called interns. And the whole bird thing was very apt. A tern is actually a normal, actual common bird. And this is a youngling of that, right? And therefore, obviously, the whole intern program at Twitter was called interns, right? Also going with the same bird theme, but after X, obviously, that doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Hopefully you enjoyed that question. Let's going to IIM Rohtak, right? If I'm right, 4th team. Here you go. Your question. This series of print advertisements are titled Nostalgia. And it's intended to stir up sentiments and bring back the nostalgia of playing with what? What brand fills this? All clues are in the visual. Beautiful set of ads, right? And its series is called Nostalgia. Basically, it brings up sentiments of playing with something. I'm assuming that most of us on this call have also played with it. We'll start with I am Rohtak. Okay, let's pass. I am Rohtak. Are you guessing? Otherwise, I'm passing you.
We are guessing sauce.
No, not sauce. I am Bangalore.
Are these the marbles?
Marbles. No. FMS Delhi.
Heinz.
Not Heinz. LNMIIT.
Is it Hot Wheels?
Why Hot Wheels?
Because those are the tracks of a car, a small playing car. And
That is
you
the
can
right
see.
answer. 20 points. Those are actually the tracks. And this is what, was Nostalgia, the series. You can see these are all tracks around this, person's shoes, sauce and all of that, which most kids have done. Right, good answer. 20 points there, LNMIIT. Let's get to the next one. I am Bangalore. Your direct coming up. Here you go. As more and more people are being drawn to cities in America, there is a huge demand for urban land. This has led to a boom in transactions involving a certain type of undervalued property. These large properties are often located in good urban areas, but are overlooked. What are these properties? Logically, you can guess this. Think about it. So as people become more and more to cities and cities are getting crowded, there is one set of kind of land in every city, especially in the Americas, which is massive, right? Like you will see that everywhere. But they were undervalued in the past. But now lots of deals are happening to use this for property transactions, especially because they're all located in prime areas. So what are these properties we're talking about? Logical guess, go for it.
Are these the gardens in big cities like central?
No, not gardens.
Garden,
Not gardens. Good guess, but not gardens. FMS Delhi.
Are these the parking spaces, the big parking areas that you see, parking lots and all around the Walmart and everything, big?
That is the right answer. Perfect answer. Very well done and very well worked out. These are all the parking lots. They typically happen to end up like occupying a lot of place, especially because regulations were that you had to give parking lots. But most cities have changed those regulations. You don't need to give these parking lots at all anymore. So they're all converting that into real estate, right? And these were prime spots before. This is one of the most transacted things. Very well worked out there. FMS, 20 points to you. Final question. Let's see if you do two in a row. Back to you, FMS Delhi. Here you go. How one woman built an empire on lipstick and lotion. This was Life magazine's photo story on which entrepreneur whose biography is titled Beauty is Power. I need to see all hands visible here.
I think so. Let's go for it. This is Estee Lauder.
It isn't Estee Lauder. I would ask if it was Estee Lauder, as you would imagine, right? LNMIIT Jaipur.
Is it L'Oreal?
Not L'Oreal. KIIT.
Okay,
It's basically Chanel.
Not
Like
Chanel.
Coco Chanel.
I am Bangalore. Sorry. After KIIT is IIT Kanpur. My bad.
Maybelline.
Not Maybelline. All good guesses. I am Rohtak.
The brand is HR and the lady is Helena Rubinstein.
That is the right answer. It is Helena Rubinstein, right? Or HR, which is the brand. A lot of you may not know this because usual questions are all those answers that came in, right? But in fact, she was the first original fashion mogul. right? The first self-made billionaire as well. Helena Rubinstein is absolutely right. Let's see the scores now updated. 20 points there to I am Rohtak. At this point, maybe while the scores are getting calculated, why don't all of you just pick up one phone and go to Kahoot, right? And we just have 5 questions, so we should be done in the next 5 minutes. Quick call out to the RNBQ team to get the next set of teams ready for semi-final 2. So just put your college name, please. Don't put other names. And only one phone, and it needs to be visible. FMS has joined. Meanwhile, let's see the scores. Seem to be pretty good. Out there, we have FMS Delhi at 40, IIM Bangalore at 10, IIM Rohtak at 30, IIT Kanpur at 0. So you have Delhi, Rohtak at 30, KIIT leading, and LMN Jaipur at 50. Remember top 2, right? The way you have 3 plus 2, 5. Okay, what's change? Sorry, whose team change, please? Okay, I'm going to remove team change from here. And I'm going to lock this with 6 teams. Okay. All right. Someone on the live stream, I think, is trying to be smart. Okay, no worries. The way this works, right? I've locked this. If you log out, we'll figure it out what has to be done. The way this quiz works is 20 points a piece, right? It doesn't matter if you get it wrong, you get no points, no negatives. Okay, 5 questions. If you are second in the order of buzzing, then you get 3 points lesser. So you get 17, you get 14, you get 11, you get 8, you get 5. So there are no negatives. And we'll show you transparently who's answered it fastest, because the scoreboard, luckily on Kahoot goes, real time. So don't worry about the podium standings, because the podium standings are not relevant. Podiums are all cumulative, so that doesn't matter. All right, ready? Let's start. We'll always
just before we start, just want to confirm if our net is right.
Sorry, are you okay?
Yeah, it's fine now. We thought our internet was bad for a second. So.
Okay.
Hello,
Sorry,
excuse
we
me.
can't help you with that one. Yes.
Yeah, do we have to? Are these the MCQ or do we have to tell the answer?
No, there's nothing telling. It's everything on Kahoot.
Okay, sure.
Right, there's nothing to tell. Everything is silent on Kahoot. Okay, so just stay on your Kahoot screen. That's good enough. You don't even need to see at the screen. The questions will be visible on Kahoot screen. I need to see your hands though still with your mobile phone. Whoever's using the mobile phone. Yeah, just keep it that way, please. Okay, buzzer question, first one on Kahoot, right? Don't worry about scoring. We'll manage it and we'll show you. It's a multiple choice question. Here you go. First one coming up. Says chocolate. Here you go. 60% of the world's cocoa, which is the key ingredient in chocolate, is grown in which 2 countries? They also happen to be the 2 countries where the extremely low chocolate consumption. So which amongst these 4? Okay, 4 of you got it right. Ghana and Ivory Coast it is, right? As I said, the standings don't matter. Don't worry about that. We'll show you in a different tab who answered fastest so that you know 20, 17, 14, how it goes. Okay, here you go. We'll show you that tab transparently. So the podium, as I said, does not matter. Okay. Here's what it is. This is the chocolate question. You can see the following points are to be given. 4 of you answered it right. The fastest on screen was IIM Rohtak. They get 20. IIM Bangalore gets 17. IIT Kanpur gets 14. KIIT gets 11. FMS and LNMIT did not get it right, so they get no points. Clear?
So
That's the way. Yes.
So, the time taken, can you please show the screen?
Yes, please.
Just a little doubt. It's 8.3 second versus 4.5 second. Am I correct?
Sorry?
The time taken to answer the question by
Right.
I am Rohtak is 8.3.
No. That time does not matter because Kahoot starts doing
Okay.
this as based on difficulty of question. Okay, so don't worry about that.
All right.
Yeah. It's giving you the way I've set it up and configure it is whoever did fastest. That time typically in Kahoot, right, is based on it shows a 35% difficulty by default. Okay, so don't worry about that. We've played this 4 times, so we are okay. Yeah. All right. Let's shift back to the Kahoot screen. Here you go. This doesn't matter. Ghana and Ivory Coast is the right answer. Type your answer on this one, right? So be ready to just type an answer. Here's the question coming up. Book titles. A hyphenated word that connects all these book titles. The visual should be fairly obvious. Give you slightly more time on this one. Let's see. Spelling errors are okay. Slight spelling errors. Okay, let's see. Jumpstart. Somebody wrote jumpstart and maybe got through. That's fine. We are just going to, review the answers just in case something else. I'm going to give this one right because, as I said, slight spelling errors are okay, right? And submit this and go next. Don't worry, it'll get refreshed at the back end, and I'll show you the refreshed one on the next question on the screen so that you know who went first and so on and so forth. Just give me 1 sec on this. Book titles question. So you can see here, only one team got it right, which is KIIT Bhubaneswar, right? Everybody else wrote either no answer, Hardy Boys, something golden, self-help, social networking, and so on. All right. Cool. So that you're all clear and we are transparent about this. So only 20 points to one team, which is in this case KIIT Bhubaneswar. As I said, what matters more is getting it right. And that is why I keep saying that, the fast part is only going to, be a difference of 3 points. Okay. We'll skip the scoreboard. It really does not matter because this is a cumulative. This is jump start or jump starting. All right. Next question. This is a multiple choice. Again, be ready. Here you go. Loyalty clubs. If you were in the red cable club, which brand would you be owning? Should be very simple. Extremely simple, I'm sure. Okay. Looks like 5 teams got it right. Let's see. Anyway, as I said, the answer should be clear. The leaderboard does not matter. It is 1+. Absolutely right. Let me just refresh the scoreboard at the back end. And then we'll take Rajagiri one look at the scores at the back. Let me go to book titles and let's show you. Oh, sorry, that was not book titles. That was loyalty clubs. And you can see who's answered this quickly, right? So FMS Delhi gets 20, 17 to IIM Rohtak. IIT Kanpur gets 14. KIIT gets 11. LNMIT gets 8, right? That's the way Those scores are, Rajagiri, just go ahead and update the scores. That is, let's see what the scores are. We have just 2 more questions very quickly. Let's see the scroll and whether we have clear winners. We have only 2 teams that go in at this point. I know that one team needed to leave in 2 minutes, so I'm just trying to, quickly get there. All right, RNBQ, do we have the scores, please, for the top 2 teams? RNBQ, do you have the scores updated? Okay, they're just working on it. Okay, FMS Delhi at 60, IIM Bangalore at 27, IIM Rohtak at 67, IIT Kanpur at 28, KIIT I think is true. I think it's only the second place that is important, right? Because we have 2 more questions, so a maximum of 40 points. KIIT, please don't take part, right? Because you're clearly through, right? Because there's no one who can beat you and there are no negatives. The quiz is primarily 40 points, so anyone else can make it to the second one, right? IIM Bangalore can make it, FMS Delhi can make it, IIM Rohtak can make it, IIT Kanpur also can make it with 40 points, right? So all other teams can make it except KIIT is already made it. All right, let's move to the next question. All ready? All set? KIIT, please don't try unnecessarily, okay? Just so that it's fair to others, right? Type the answer again. Here's your question. Copycats is the theme. In July 2018, an American company sued a Delhi-based company due to similarities in the name and the logo. As a result, the company had to change it, and its name now is called Sardarji Baksh. Which global brand sued this Indian company? Should be easy. Let's see. I'll just review the answers one. Okay. 5 answers have come in. Let's see how many have come in. Okay. Yes, Starbucks is perfectly right. No changes required there. And as I said, we'll go back to our other screen and refresh that score. Just takes a moment. With this question, let's just be ready with the scores, RNBQ team. Okay, let's see who scored what in this round. Here you go. So FMS Delhi gets 20. No, so sorry on this one. I refreshed it. IIT Kanpur gets 20. KIIT Bhubaneswar gets 13.9. So gets 17. KIIT, why were you answering? Because I told you not to participate.
Wait. FMS has 9.6. It's we should have gotten 17.
I'm just like clarifying. KIIT, I told you not to participate.
Actually, he didn't listen it. He was excited. I told him, but before that, he pressed enter.
It's okay. FMS gets 17 because see, it screws up this point score. That's why I'm saying, right? Okay, 20 to IIT Kanpur. FMS gets 17. The next is KIIT. I have to skip. 14 points to LNM IIT, and IIM Bangalore gets 11. Okay, clear, everyone? All right, let's see the scores.
I wanted to ask about the last question. We were the second fastest, but we still got 8 points. It was the time.
2.9. We had 2.9 seconds.
No, it was not that because that is cumulative. On this particular one, I had removed KIIT, which is why I refreshed the leaderboard.
The last question.
Don't worry about it. We can go back and look at the score. Don't worry about it at all. If you have to change scores, don't worry, folks. You don't have to get. We can go here. Let's look at it again. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Our
put
time
down
was
what
2.9. Our time was
Got it, my
2.9
friend.
seconds. And sorry.
I'm coming to that. We'll go every question and redo it if you're okay with it, right? So that no one has any doubt. Okay. Simple. Fastest on this was I am Rohtak. 2.1 second, right? That's 20 points to them. Okay.
Can we start from the
fastest
first
was
question
you.
instead? That would
Yeah,
be
because
there's some confusion in this.
Okay, no problem. You want to do it from the beginning? We can do it from the beginning. No issues at all. Don't worry about it. First question was chocolate. Let's start there. Okay. Here. So Rajagiri team, at the end of the normal questions, right? You start the scoring all over again, just so that we tally it and no one has any confusion. Clear, everyone? So the fastest in this round was 4.5 seconds. I am Bangalore, 20 points. Second fastest, IIT Kanpur, 17 points. Third fastest, I am Rohtak, 14 points. Clear? KIIT Bhubaneswar was the fourth fastest because the other two teams got it wrong. So 11 points there. Clear? No doubts, no questions on this. All clear? Cool. Okay, let's move to the next question. Book titles, we go the same way. All of you got it wrong, only one team, so it does not matter. KIIT got it right with 20 points. Shouldn't be any questions on this because everybody else got it wrong. Loyalty clubs. Team to get it fastest, I am Rohtak. So 20 points to I am Rohtak. Second fastest was LNM IIT, so 17 points. 14 points to FMS. 11 points to KIIT. 8 points to IIT Kanpur. Clear? No questions, hopefully. Then we had copycats. We go same route. IIT Kanpur, 20 points. FMS Delhi, 17 points. KIIT, because you clicked anyway, you had already qualified, but you clicked anyway. I'll add it for the time being. We can decide, right? Just to be transparent. 14 points. 11 points. I think there's only one more team there, right? Which is LNM IIT. Fair, 11 points. Good. Now let's look at the scores. Is that okay with all of you? Okay. We stopped at Starbucks, so we'll just wait here. Only one more question. So just give the RNBQ team a minute. Okay, FMS Delhi at 71. I am Bangalore at 30. I am Rohtak at 64. IIT Kanpur at 45. KIIT had anyway qualified, as I said, and LMN Jaipur at 78. Okay, so we have one more question, which can still change. So I am Bangalore, can't take part. I don't think you need to. So thank you very much, right? I am Rohtak. IIT Kanpur also can't get in, right? Because even if you got 20 points, you'll still be only at 65 and others are already higher than you. So it's FMS Delhi at 71 that has a chance. LMN Jaipur and I am Rohtak. So only 3 teams to play. I'd seriously, please request you not to, play IIT Kanpur because it just that whole seconds goes off. Okay. Clear? And if you are still playing, I'm going to skip you anyway. Final question.
Can I exit the meet?
Yes, you can.
I'm
Please
done
go
with
ahead.
it. All right. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful quiz.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's go. Final question. Are you ready? LMIT, I am Rohtak. And who else is there? FMS Delhi. Clear? One team will get in from here. Here you go. It's a type your answer question. Here's the question coming up. It says, come on, Barbie, let's go party. In 2015, Mattel introduced a limited edition doll of Barbie done up as Dash Dash. It was a tribute to the artist's final work, which coincidentally also happened to be titled Barbie. Should be okay if you know. All right, let's see the answer. The answer is Andy Warhol. I think most of you or some of you got that right. Let's just make sure that there's no one because of spelling errors. So all of you got that right. So no issues. It doesn't look like anyone got it right. Not sure who got it right. As I said, again, the scoreboard does not, leaderboard there does not matter. Let's just see who got the answer right here, which is getting updated in real time. Okay, no one got it right. Right, so you can see that very clearly. Absolutely no one got it right. So that it's very clear, right? And therefore, let's see whatever the original scores were. Okay, looks like LMN Jaipur gotten just by the skin of their teeth at 78 points. KIT Bhubaneswar and LMS Bacon. FMS, great effort there, right? Just left it, but please be on standby just in case any team can't make it, whether it's national or international. We'll bring you in as the team, right? Depending on the scores. So it's not like you're gone. Some teams sometimes are not able to travel to Kochi on that date. But I hope all of you enjoyed the quiz. Thank you very much. And thanks to everybody on the YouTube stream as well.
Thanks.
We'll go into the second semi-finals soon. Thank you all. You can log off. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a great quiz. Thank you so much.